Hello, hello. Welcome back to Moonlit Path Tarot. So today we're just going to do a collective reading, past, present, future, and see what's going on. All right, Spirit, for the collective and their recent past, what do you have for their recent past energy for me, Spirit? Recent past for the collective. Recent past for the collective, please. Okay. The Sun, that's pretty good. Okay. Four of Cups, not so good. And King of Pentacles. Okay. So the Sun is like the happiest card in the deck. So for your recent past, we have some kind of really happy energy, and then it immediately goes to, I hate this, get me out of here, right? Because the Sun is like happy, joy, abundance. This is everything I've ever wanted. And then Four of Cups is like, it can be being a brat, but it can also just be not liking what's being offered to you, not accepting what's being offered to you, or not caring about what's being offered to you. And it can also be boredom, like it can be contentment leading to boredom, right? Like you're so safe and secure that you're bored. And then the King of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, which is like, this is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, this is somebody who's warm, loving, kind. So either somebody who you were giving all of this warm, loving, happy energy to, somebody you thought was your person, somebody you were investing in either wasn't appreciating it, or somebody was trying to invest in you and you didn't appreciate it. I don't really know. Let's see. We'll get some clarifiers. For the collective's recent energy, what do we have for their current energy, Spirit? What do we have for the collective's current energy? Okay, so Eight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is about some kind of hard work or hard work paying off. It's also about honing our skills. It's putting what we've learned into practice. What else do we have for the Tower? And one more, please, for the collective's current energy. Nope, that's too many. Yeah, no, that's way too many. Just one, please, for their current energy. What do we have? Okay, so again, I'm not really sure what's going on here. We'll get some clarifiers, but I don't understand how it goes from like happy, get out of my face, happy, hard work, boom, happy. Like, I don't understand. So we'll get some clarifiers because I'm confusion. All right, so this is like honing our skills, working on our craft, right? It's like putting what we've learned into practice. The Tower is about change. So the Tower is a good card. It just doesn't feel like a good card, right? So you're working really hard on something and then something is forcing you to change or do something differently or something. Because this is kind of like, this is kind of how it is, right? The universe will keep getting louder and louder. If you're ignoring the messages, you'll never miss what's truly meant for you. It'll just get louder and louder until you can't possibly ignore it anymore, right? So if you're just not like doing what you're supposed to be doing or being on the path you're supposed to be on, it's going to force you to get on that path, as uncomfortable as it is, leading to some kind of soulmate, leading to some kind of contract or Two of Cups or, you know, relationship, because this is a relationship. So I'm getting either somebody, you were giving a lot of your loving energy to somebody in the past who just did not appreciate it, did not care, wasn't paying attention to you. And you're like, well, fuck this, then I'll just go invest into myself, right? And then you're now working at something, learning something, or you could have just graduated. This is somebody who's in school or somebody who just graduated from school because now they're putting what they've learned into practice. And it's some kind of change that's going on in your life, some kind of forced change in your current energy, whether that's you had to move or you had to start a new job or you had to do something you weren't expecting, because this is kind of like a very rug pull energy, but it leads to something really good. So if this was a job that you maybe were not ready or weren't expecting to have to find a new one, you're like the company closed or something, and then you had to go scramble to find a new job, and then it leads to like your perfect match, right? You know what I mean? Things like that. So we'll get some clarifiers, but this is kind of all over the place right now. So what do we have for the collective's near future? Okay, I don't like that because I don't want to take more than one. So just one. What do we have for the collective's near future, please? Okay, that's cool. High Priestess. Two more. Okay, quick action of some kind. Okay, new beginning. All right, cool. So this is, the High Priestess is like, it can be secrets, but it can just mostly be like a light worker of some kind. Like maybe you're a tarot reader or a Reiki healer, or you make intention candles, or you do something like that. This is just somebody who has some kind of psychic ability, knowledge of the occult, or some kind of hidden information, right? So if this is you and your energy, I'm getting that this is also a card of trusting your intuition, right? So just knowing within your soul that where you are is going to get you to where you need to be, like where you are currently. If it's not where you want to be, you're on the path to get you to where you need to be. Because this Eight of Wands is quick, fast, like velocity, speed, right? So this is knowing something is going to be happening for you in the future, whether this be some kind of like I said, maybe you're a tarot reader, or maybe you're starting your own business, or maybe you started a new job or had to move or whatever. This is you trusting your own intuition, it leading you somewhere quickly, because this is some kind of like messages, things happening really fast, like at a really, really rapid pace. So maybe you could have met somebody like recently, or you could have started a new job or a new business. And for the near future, which is usually like 1 to 6 months, this is trusting your intuition, something happening very quickly, and then some kind of new offer or new beginning or move or new job or abundance of some kind. So we'll get some clarifiers. Let's see. For the collective's recent past, please clarify the sun for me, Spirit. Please clarify the sun for the... Ooh! Okay, no, we're not doing that. Oh, okay. I'm not taking this one, but I will take this one. All right, so the sun clarified by the Nine of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So this is like the wounded warrior. This is somebody who's resilient. This is somebody who's been through a lot, but it's also somebody who's very guarded and doesn't have all their walls up, but has a lot of their walls up, right? So I don't know if this is you, if this is somebody you were dealing with. Let's get a little more information. Please clarify the... No. Well... Yeah, all right, fine, we'll take it. I was going to say, please clarify the Four of Cups. Okay. The Four of Cups clarified by the Five of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Okay, so somebody was being a brat. Somebody's in regret now, or they regret how they treated you, or this person that you were giving all this time, energy, and effort to, or this job, or whatever it is, only you know your situation, was causing you regret. Was causing you sadness. It was causing you to like just not care. It was like this, she's spilling out her own cup. So this person doesn't care about what's being offered. This person is sad and just doesn't care about anything. So this is very much like a let the world burn kind of energy. I really don't care. So you were investing into somebody who either didn't trust you, or you've been through a lot in life. And even though you've been through a lot, you were still like all about this person, this job, this thing that you were giving all this time, energy, and attention to, that you thought was like the greatest thing ever, or the person you were supposed to be with, or you thought this was it for you. This was something really good for you. And then it turned out that the person you were offering the shit to either just didn't care. They were being a brat. They didn't have time for you. They weren't making you a priority, which was causing you some kind of regret, some kind of sadness, some kind of like, why am I even doing this right now, right? Which caused the Ace of Swords, which is an epiphany, an aha moment, some kind of mental clarity. So some kind of mental clarity about the fact that you were giving to this situation, this person, this whatever it is, and it was just making you sad. It wasn't making you happy. You weren't getting anywhere. You weren't growing together, or, getting to where you need to be. Nothing was happening, right? You were both just sad and upset. And I'm not saying you were causing this person to be sad and upset, but it does cause you to be sad and upset when you're giving your all to somebody and they just don't care, right? They just could care less. They couldn't care less. It's just like, okay, cool. And so it's like, at some point you're like, listen, I'm not going to do this with you anymore, right? So if they broke up with you, you broke up with them, it doesn't really matter. At some point you had some kind of mental clarity, some kind of epiphany that this just wasn't it. This wasn't the right thing to be doing, and this wasn't the right situation to be giving your time, energy, or attention to. So clarify the King of Pentacles for the collective's recent past, please. Thank you. Clarified by the Two of Pentacles. Okay. So the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you could have been dealing with an earth sign, somebody you thought was financially stable, secure, somebody who would provide for you. They could have had a dog, somebody who you thought was loyal, but it just turns out it was out of balance, right? Bottom of the deck, Taurus, the Hierophant, could have been dealing with a Taurus, or a lack of commitment, or something that you wanted or thought you deserved, you just weren't getting, because the King of Pentacles is like investing in something, right? It's warmth, kindness, generosity. It's loving energy. It's a very kind energy. Clarified by the Two of Pentacles, which is a need to find a balance. So something was out of balance. You were giving way too much to a situation where somebody didn't appreciate it and wasn't giving back to you in return. So whether this is a job, a living situation, a roommate situation, a fucking relationship, only you know your situation, right? So I'm just getting that it was out of balance. Giving to this over and over and constantly just was not making you happy. It was draining you. It was literally draining you. And then you had some kind of epiphany that you just don't need to be here. This is just not it for you. So you need to move on, which is what you did. So let's see. Let's clarify the Eight of Pentacles for the collective's current energy, Spirit. Please clarify the Eight of Pentacles for the collective's current energy. Thank you very much. The Star, Aquarius. All right, you could have met an Aquarius, you could be meeting an Aquarius, or this could just be your energy. This working hard, starting over, graduating from school, or putting what you've learned into practice, whether it's starting a new business, a new job of some kind. The Star is about hope, faith, renewal. Then it comes actually right after the Tower. So 16, 17. So after some kind of Tower moment, that's when the Star shows up. That's hope, faith, renewal, wishes fulfilled, right? Not just like the Nine of Cups, wishes granted. This is wish fulfillment. So it's after this Tower energy, you're getting some kind of wish fulfillment. You are now where you need to be. You're going to either meet the person you're supposed to be with, get the job you're supposed to be doing, or you're starting your own business. Maybe, like I said, you're a light worker, a tarot reader, a candle worker of some kind, Reiki healer. So whatever it is, you were on the wrong path, you are now on the right path, and it's going to lead to, this is the Soulmate card, this is wish fulfillment. So bottom of the deck, Six of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This is moving on from a relationship. It's like after the storm, it's entering calm waters, right? It's also accepting help. So this is like moving forward. It's a transitional card. So you're moving forward after this Tower, which is going to lead to some kind of wish fulfillment for you. Clarify the Tower, please. Oh, that really wanted to come out, but it didn't. So, yep, I thought so. Ten of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Tower clarified by the Ten of Wands, which is releasing burdens, right? This is a card of burdens and needing to release them. This is packing up only what's absolutely necessary, leaving back what's no longer suited for you, what no longer is in your best interest, what no longer is for your highest good, and taking only what's necessary. So this is after the Tower, you releasing these burdens from the past, which is going to lead to some kind of wish fulfillment in your current energy to the near future within 1 to 6 months. So clarify the Two of Cups for me, please. Clarify the Two of Cups for the collective's current energy. Wow. Okay, cool. All right, Eight of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Ten of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. So this tells me, these are really good cards. Two of Cups, Ten of Cups are really good cards. It's not necessarily that the Eight of Swords is a bad card. It's not, but it is a card of blocking your own blessings, right? It's like a mental prison. Nobody's holding her there. Nobody's like saying, leave this cell or die, right? Like, you better stay here forever or we'll shoot you if you try to leave. It's not that, right? She's very much in a prison of her own making. But it's not that it's like, it's ridiculous or anything. It's not that it's fear that is like out of nowhere or for no reason. This is very much like a real fear of things that have occurred in the past. This wounded warrior, this I'm resilient, but I'm side-eyeing you because I've been through so much. So the Eight of Swords is a mental prison. It is, I'm trying to think of the right way to say it. It's a self-imposed prison, I guess is the right way I want to say this. It's like a self-imposed mental block, but like I said, it's not for no reason. It's because of what has happened to you in the past, which is completely understandable, but also it's not conducive for manifesting, receiving new things if you're still blocking off what could be coming towards you because of what happened in the past, right? So this Nine of Wands is somebody who's very guarded, but it's also somebody who's resilient. So she's side-eyeing you. She doesn't really trust you, but she'll give you a chance, but don't fuck it up because it's going to take one fuck up for her to be like, you're cut off, you're done, I'm not going through this again. So this is what I'm kind of getting as your challenge in your current energy card. So your challenge in your current energy is to Let go of what happened to you. Forgive the person from the past. That doesn't mean you have to forget. That doesn't mean you have to be with them or be friendly or on good terms with them. It just means that they don't get any more of your energy. They don't get to draw you out of your character and make you this person that you're not, right? You are the one who's going to decide, I am going to release these burdens to get my wish fulfillment, and I will very much trust but verify, right? It's like, I trust you, but I'm going to also not just take your word for everything, because that's kind of how I get fucked over. So, okay, this is kind of how I think of it, right? Like, if I've been through a lot in my life, right? And I've been through a lot of relationships that just haven't been it, we'll say that. And the people that I was picking were not the people that I should have been entertaining, right? However, my way of going through it, like if you get out of a bad relationship and then you get into another relationship, you cannot punish the person for what the new person for the sins of the old person, right? So if the old person was a cheater and a liar and they were always doing stuff behind your back, you can't then treat the new person like they're going to be a cheater and a liar and doing things behind your back. And it's not one of those situations where it's, I don't trust you until you prove to me that I can. It's a situation where you, as hard as it is and as much as it sucks, it's I trust you until you give me a reason not to. So you can't go in thinking of the past person and punishing the new person for what somebody else did. You can trust them until they give you a reason not to, and then deal with them accordingly at that time. But don't preemptively block your own blessings. Don't preemptively fuck up a good thing because of what happened to you in the past. You know what I mean? So I'll just say that and leave that there. So for the near future, what do we have for the collective's near future? When I say near future, usually I do 1 to 3 months, but I'm kind of expanding it. We'll do like 1 to 6 months today. 1 to 6 months. What do you have? Clarify the High Priestess for me, please. Please clarify the High Priestess. Clarify the High Priestess, please. For the near future and the collective. Clarify the High Priestess for the collective's near future energy, please. Thank you. Wow. Okay. Good for you. I'm so happy for you. Okay. Ace of Cups. Okay. Awesome. So 2 of Cups, right? This is the soulmate card. This is a brand new relationship. This is somebody, a soul contract, somebody you're supposed to be with, right? So what I know for this current energy is this, wherever you are in your current energy is what's leading you to the person or the place or the path you're meant to be on, whether that's financially independent or a new relationship or a soulmate or a brand new job, a new business, whatever that looks like for you, right? You're on the path that's going to get you there. You just need to not block your own blessings. Don't let what happened in the past stop you from getting what you want in the future, right? Because in the future, this is secrets, hidden knowledge of the occult. This is trusting your own intuition, but the Ace of Cups verifying that is self-love and a new relationship. Because aces, like I said, are always about new beginnings, but cups are emotions, pentacles are coins, which translates to money, right? So for the near future, you're going to trust your own intuition, and you either are going to have so much self-love that you're going to automatically click with this person that you're supposed to be with, right? The soulmate card, this person that you're supposed to have a soul contract with. Because the Ace of Cups, yes, it is a new relationship and it's the beginning of a new relationship, but even more importantly than that, it is about self-love. So I'm getting you and this person that you're supposed to meet have healed yourselves from the past and have released some kind of burdens from the past, which then makes you energetically vibrating on the same frequency. You know what I mean? Because if one person's higher vibrating and one person's lower vibrating, the relationship is just not going to work out. It just won't. You guys have to be vibrating on the same frequency, on the same level. So the near future, you have a brand new relationship or the start of a new job, new business, new home, whatever it is. But I'm really, really liking this for you because not only is it a new relationship, it's you healing from old relationships from the past. So it's not letting the past block you from the future because now you have self-love, you have boundaries, you have a way to say, hold on, this is going off the rails here. I don't like this. You're overstepping. This is my boundary. Don't cross it. And if they cross it, then you know what to do and you know how to handle it. But you're not going to let somebody just stomp all over you because that's what happened in the past. You know what I mean? So let's see. For the 8 of Wands, clarify the 8 of Wands, please. Okay. Well, actually, yeah. All right, so we have Eight of Wands, which is quick, speed, velocity, right? So this is Four of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Two of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So with this in the near future, in 1 to 6 months, this is kind of like, do I stay or do I go? Do I stay living where I'm at, or do I travel? Because Two of Wands is very much a card of travel, right? This could be, this person from the past may be at a distance to you, and it may just be that they're not going to like the fact that you're moving on, because this Four of Cups is, like I said, this being a brat card, not liking what's being offered. But I'm getting that because you're getting these new beginnings, this could be a brand new place to live, like a physical move, a new relationship. We have another new beginning somewhere else. And so it's just kind of like, this person from the past is not going to like the fact that you're moving on. And, oh well, like, okay, and sucks to suck, doesn't it? Like, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. And so I'm just going to, I might get a couple more clarifiers for that, because I really don't like that. So let me see for Eight of Wands, because Eight of Wands is also about speed, right? Quick text messages, like communication of some kind. So you may be moving away and this person doesn't like it, so they're going to start messaging you or start like trying to call you or trying to be like, where are you at? You want to hang out? No, you do not. No, you do not is the answer. You do not. So, I mean, like, don't let me tell you what to do. I'm just a tarot reader. You can do what you want to do, but use your intuition. Know that if you go back to this person, it may not be what you want it to be. You know what I mean? So let's see. For the Ace of Pentacles, please, I'm going to get more clarifiers for that. Please clarify the Ace of Pentacles for the collective's near future, please. Collective's near future. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, awesome. I do love this. Yeah, this is the person from the past. It has to be. Because this is a brand new beginning, a brand new offer. And then, like I said, the Tower is about forced change. It's change that's very uncomfortable, but very, very necessary. And then the World is closing out cycles, coming to an end, right? So the Wheel of Fortune is about leveling up karmically. The World is about like spiritual graduation. So this is like, not only have you learned the lesson, not only have you leveled up karmically, you've completely closed out the cycle to this past person, their bullshit, the past people you've dealt with and their bullshit, whether it's people, jobs, landlords, whatever, you know what I mean? All of that is coming to an end, because the near future, you have this person who's not going to like the fact that you're either moving away, moving on, traveling, leaving, and you're going to quickly be gone, because this is all something that's happened already. You've either already moved away, or they know that you've moved away, right? But once they figure out that you're happy, that you're like on the right trajectory, that you're getting your wish fulfillment, that they're not going to be happy about it. They're going to be sad. They're going to be being a brat. But like, do we care about that? Not really, because who cares? We left them. We're done with them, right? We're looking ahead to the future and this new soulmate, this new relationship that's going to get us to where we need to be and ultimately aligns with us and our spiritual path and where we are in life. And we're not investing and giving to somebody or something that just isn't grateful and doesn't care and doesn't give back to you, right? So that means this brand new beginning, as you're closing out the cycle and it's coming to an end. So you're going to change. This is all going to change in the near future within 1 to 6 months. You are either going to start a new job, you're going to go move to the new place, or meet a new person. But either way, this person and this BS from the past is closing out. The cycle is coming to an end. It is no more. Bottom of the Bottom of the deck, Leo, strength. So you're a strong person. I mean, strength, you can't really get into the definition of strength. That's like saying, definition of strength, being strong. Like, duh. And then Three of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So this is all about collaboration, community, working together with other people. So if you're moving, this is a new community of people. If it's a new job, this is a new community or a new group of people at your job that you really like working with, that you get along with really well, that you guys get a lot of stuff done together. If it's a new relationship, this is somebody who's willing to communicate with you, to collaborate with you, to work with you and not against you. So I want to get some more about I just want to get 1 or 2 more maybe about these, because I don't even really want to focus on that or give that person attention, you know what I mean? Because clearly they're wanting some kind of attention from you. But in the near future, I feel like we don't really even need to clarify this. I honestly just know what it is. It's like once they see you're serious and you're actually done with this and you're actually moving on, they're like, oh no, like now is the time to scramble and panic and be like, wait, where are you going, right? Like, I thought you would always be here. I thought you'd never leave. Yeah, well, you thought wrong, didn't you? Like, so let's see. Clarify the 8 of Wands, 2 of Wands, and 4 of Cups, please, for the collective. What does this have to do with their new future spirit? 2 of Wands, 4 of Cups, 8 of Wands. Please clarify. Thank you. 6 of Swords. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Yep, that makes sense. So this is you, this is their energy, not liking the fact that you are moving on, moving forward. The way I said 6 of Swords is accepting help. It's moving forward from a relationship that was just tumultuous, like filled with turmoil, arguments, conflicts, right? Them being a brat or not reciprocating the energy that you're giving to them. They don't like that. And so now that they see that you're moving on, now they're panicking, or they will be. But ultimately, fuck them. Who cares? We're not taking them with us. Everybody can't come with us, right? As much as it sucks, as much as we want to take the people that we love with us on our journey, sometimes they're not allowed to come. Sometimes they cannot come with us because they're not there. So if they came with us, they would mess it up for us, right? They would block our blessings and they would try to sabotage, and we don't need that shit. As much as we love them, as much as we would like to move forward with them, sometimes you just can't. So that is a good place to leave that for you, because you're closing out cycles, you're attracting your soulmate, you're attracting wealth. This is wealth, financial abundance, like not worrying, not wanting for anything, wish fulfillment, a new relationship that fulfills you. That's your energetic match. This is perfect. I love this for you. I'm going to move this out of the way and this out of the way. And then we'll get some significant numbers and some initials. And if you get either your initials or if you meet your future person, come back and comment and let me know, because I do love to hear what's going on with you guys. So drop in the comments if this resonates for you. Let me know what's going on in your situation. All right, so these are just significant numbers. If you don't get any numbers that mean anything to you or initials that mean anything to you, no big deal, no worries. This is just extra confirmation for people who might need it a little bit more. So if this reading applied to you and these don't apply to you, this is still your reading, no worries. All right, so we have 30. You might be in your 30s. 4, you might be 34, 33, 43. Let's see. 5, you might be 35, you might be 36. So we have, you could have a May birthday, June birthday, April birthday, March birthday. You could be in your 30s, or you could be 34, 33, 35, 36, 65, 64, 63, 56, 54, 53. So, all right, that's where I'll leave those numbers for you, and then we'll get some initials. All right, so if you get yours or your future person or the person on your mind, then you'll know. And just look at this as extra confirmation. All right, woo, we have B, oh no, a hair. B, H, D, Y, I, A, F, another B. Your initials might be BB. Mine are, so maybe this is my reading too. Another D, O, P, V, another A, J, X, G, N, we'll do one more, S. All right, so we have 2 B's, H, D, 2 D's, Y, P, I, 2 A's, F, O, V, J, X, G, N, S. All right, collective, that is where I will leave this reading for you. Feel free to check back for the next one. And as always, as above, so below, as within, so without, as the universe, so the soul.